we'll get started. Feet together, knees out wide, strapped by your mat here. Good. And then let your whole body rest onto the surface of the floor. If you have blocks, you can place them underneath your thighs and then just start to relax. As far as your hands, one hand can go at your heart space, one hand to your navel, or you can bring both arms above your head, holding onto the elbows here, or perhaps any variation in between there. So just get comfortable. And then as you're laying down here, exhale out a big breath through the mouth, let it all go. Good. Just like that, full breath in. Audible exhale, let it all go. And then think of this moment as a separation from your day. So you're carving out this time, this space. As you breathe deeply, feel your chest and your belly rising. As you exhale, feel the hips opening up. Start to melt any tension away from the forehead. And then using your breath to slow down your thoughts. So if you've had kind of a busy morning, a busy week, just bringing yourself here into your body. If this is uncomfortable for your hips, you can always plant your feet onto the floor. So just feel this out. But whichever position you are, notice the quality of your breath. Can you continue to lengthen and deepen it? Letting go of any stress, any worries, anything that is not here right now. Take one more breath here. And one relaxing exhale out. Slowly bring the hands outside of your thighs and then hug your knees in and plant your feet onto the floor. Once you're there, inhale the arms up overhead as you lift your hips up into a bridge. On the exhale, slowly lower the entire body and the arms at the same time. So flowing through our bridge. Inhale, lift the hips up, lift the arms back. Exhale, feel every single bone touching down towards the spine and the mat. Do this a few more times. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, hover down. One last time. Inhale, lift the hips for bridge. And exhale, relax every single bone, and then your sacrum, and then your hands. Good. And then if you have a strap, go ahead and wrap it around the right foot. If you don't have one, just hold on to the foot here. Or take a towel or a blanket or a belt, scarf. Okay. Once you're here, bend your right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg long, and then start to straighten the right leg all the way up to the sky. Yeah, good, Lori. Inhale, bend the right knee in. Extend the right leg out. Use both hands around your strap. Breathe like this for a few more times. And then at the same time, think of pressing the ball line of your foot up into the strap. One last. And then from here, place the strap into the right hand and then find a open hip stretch. Place your right foot all the way to the right side of your mat and then feel the heaviness of the left hip. Let it hover near the floor here. You can even place your left hand directly on your left hip bone to help you assist here. Make sure you're still breathing deeply. Next, inhale, take the leg up, and then exhale, supine twist. Let your right arm go to the side, let your left leg or right leg cross to the left. And feeling this twist here in the spine and the torso, and then also in the outer hip. Look towards the right hand and the right wall of your space. Good. Inhale the right leg up to center, and then take the strap into the right hand. What you'll do, or just the knee, what you'll do is you'll take big circles with your right leg only. So taking it up, to the side, to the right, back down, all the way to the left. Yes, 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 good, Lori. Feel free to move your hips side to side if you want, or if you don't want to move the hips, you can keep the legs stable and just feel the insertion of your thigh into the hip and the movement you're creating here. Very good for the hips. Okay. And then go the other direction as you circle the leg to the side, forward, again, to the side again, making this as big as it feels right to you. If it doesn't feel right, you can bend your knees. Good. And slowly release the right foot, remove the strap. And then balance out your body, plant both of your feet, lift your hips up for a bridge, and exhale, uncurl your spine. Other side, lift your left leg all the way up, wrap your strap around your left ball line of your foot, and then use both hands, please, around each side of your strap, and then inhale, extend the right leg, bend the left knee. On the exhale, send the left toes, left heel all the way up as high as you can, and then inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. So working on your hamstring here is feeling any tightness, any kind of tenseness, lack of movement. Notice how you're feeling in the lower abs, your spine, and maybe in your shoulders here. Can you relax the shoulders, the jaw? Good, just one more. Great, and then when the left leg is straight, transfer the strap into the left hand and take your left leg all the way to the left side. And it doesn't have to lower down to the floor here. Find an appropriate amount so that your right hip is resting firmly onto the floor. And then have your sternum pointing up. So you really try to stabilize and externally rotate your left thigh bone. On the inhale, send the left leg up. Take it towards the right as you take your left arm to the side, getting into your supine twist. Once you're here, explore how high your left toes go. So the toes can go towards the floor more, the forward space, or towards the back more. And then really feel this kind of internal massage in this twist. And try to let the left shoulder rest down. Good. And then on an inhale, bring the left leg up. And then from here, we'll start our circles. You could start out clockwise or counterclockwise. If you don't have a strap, you can still do this. It's just going to be a little bit more core work, but try to kind of let this be a passive one. So it's not, your leg doesn't get so tired. And then think of really guiding your hip into those circles. This is an interesting movement, one that we don't always do in our day-to-day life. So just kind of feeling how that is for your back. Also really good if you get lower back pain. Good, and then we'll have you switch the other direction, whether you were going clockwise, now you go counterclockwise, or vice versa. Notice if one side is a little stickier, harder to do, you are trying to make the circles as big as it is possible for you. Good. One more. And relax. So take the strap away, plant both of your feet onto the mat. Inhale your hips up for bridge. And then this time, both of your hands underneath you. Lift your hips up. Breathe steady. Exhale, uncurl your whole body. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll forward and back until you find yourself in a tabletop position. So hopefully the hips are feeling looser, legs. From your tabletop, inhale, lift your chest for cow pose, your tailbone. Exhale, round yourself for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round. Nice, and then add on hip circles here. Start to move both hips at the same time, targeting the wrists, your spine here, shoulder blades press. Let yourself enjoy this kind of spaciousness. Nowhere to be, nothing to do except move in your body. And then as you move the hips, yeah, very nice, you guys. Circle, breathe deeply. You're paying attention to all the little details of your movements. We'll go ahead and rest in a child's pose at any moment you're ready. Your child's pose can be static, moving, or whatever, somewhere in between. So forehead can go side to side, hips can go side to side, or you can just simply stay in place, whatever feels good. And feel the groundedness of your forehead, of your shins, of your feet, your hands. Then on an inhale, slither your entire body as low as you can to the floor, all the way until your chest touches down, hands near your rib cage, and then inhale for a baby cobra. So really low cobra here. Peel the shoulders back. Exhale, chin down to the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, little cobra. Gaze down, lengthen the back of the neck, starting to activate the upper back. Exhale, lower. We got 1 more. Inhale, lift for baby cobra. Good. Exhale, lower. And then get ready. We'll inhale, lift for a higher cobra. Peel the chest, little bit of a bend in the elbows, and start to look one way and the other. Have a gentle start for your back here. When you feel balanced, exhale, lower all the way down, and then walk your hands to the top edge of your mat. Inhale, roll the elbows back and peel your chest up to a kind of longer cobra. So peel the chest, arms are straight. You can look up here if you need a visual. Nice, and then exhale, lower down. We got 1 more doing that. Inhale, peel up. It helps to widen the legs to free up the low back some more. And exhale, release. Good. Interlace the hands behind you. Getting ready for locust. Exhale out your breath. And then inhale, lift your legs, arms and your head off the floor. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze your hands. Exhale, rest. 1 ear down, and then from here you can start to windshield wiper your legs side to side. Circle the shins around. Make this feel good for you. And then return your chin back to center. Interlace the other thumb on top. Exhale out your breath. On an inhale, lift. Legs. Arms. Chin off the floor here. Look down or a little bit forward, depending on what feels right for you. Keep lifting. And good. And release. Left ear to the mat. Start to move side to side. And really good for the low back here. Really good for your your digestion. Good. Nice. Plant your hands. Getting ready. Tuck the toes. Lift yourself up. Downward facing dog. Pike your hips. If you need to do some more cat-cows here, go ahead. But if you're ready for your down dog, lift yourself up. And then strengthen through your back here. Strengthen the arms. Pedal one knee and the other. If you're just joining us, take your time. Please warm up in a child's pose or whatever that you need. And then everyone else, just keep either stillness or movement in your down dog, deepening the breath. Hold steady. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the middle of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. On an exhale, fold forward. Hug your elbows here. Sway side to side. Find a gentle rock. Take the hands to your hips. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Interlace the hands behind you. And then let yourself hover down. So bound forward fold here. Think of this as the locust pose, but now you're upside down. Feel free to bend the knees as much as you can. Widen your feet. And then release your right hand to the floor. Bend your right knee. Inhale the left hand high to the sky. Find your twist. With your hand, left hand, start to take circles. Take the hand back, forward, back up to the twist. So finding that range of motion. So we did this with the leg. We're going to go ahead and do it with the arms. Go the other direction. Keep bending the right knee. Moving all that stagnant energy through the body. Exhale, fold both hands down. Other side. Inhale the right hand high and bend the left knee. Feel the twist. Stay here for a few moments, just finding the motion. Try not to hyperextend your left elbow, and then begin to find your circles. Right hand back, forward, up, back. Making sure to breathe through it. If there's any heaviness that you feel, kind of just strengthening the body, and then go the other direction, please. Ironing out. These type of exercises will keep you very, very limber forever, basically. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, uncurl yourself all the way to standing as slow as you can. Once you're standing, start to roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, back down. Keep going. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, down. Emphasize how big these movements are. So really kind of feel the shoulder blades moving up and down your back like a self-massage. One more. Okay, and then we'll go through the neck. So this is really good for Friday. Tuck the chin down. Going towards the left ear. Back up. Right ear. And down. So keep going. Finding that range of motion in your neck. This is one area that we tend to be very, very stiff, especially after periods of stress. And then slowly circle the other direction. Being very careful of your neck and also feeling the stretch. Keep the legs strong here as you move. One last time. And then inhale, reach the arms up, look up, and then take an open twist to the left. Follow your left hand with your gaze. Imagine yourself holding onto the wall with both of your hands. Yeah, good, Josh. And then everyone press your left hip forward more. Inhale, right back up. And exhale, open twist to the right. And try not to let your right hip open. And you really just stretch out through your right side front chest, your right side back chest. Yes, very good. Inhale back up. We'll go again. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhale back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, rise up. Then we'll go for a back bend here. Open up the arms. Bend the knees if you need. Imagine lifting open your heart space all the way. Keep breathing. Good. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, either chaturanga or head straight to your down dog, your choice. Feel the motion, the strength, stability, whatever it is that you need here. Once you arrive in your down dog, we'll take 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, Lori. 1 last. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees a lot. Take a spring all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. And take an open twist to the left. Circle it back up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, circle it up. And then this time, open twist to the left. Let your hands go all the way down to your thigh and your glute. Inhale, back up. And then other side, all the way down to your thigh and your right glute. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, arise. Exhale, fold. Good. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, handstand, or head straight to down dog. Take your time here, breathing through how you're feeling. We'll head straight to your downward facing dog or chaturanga. Get another 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. If you're in class Wednesday, continue to practice. Hop up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise up. Open twist to the left, either just at your shoulder height or all the way down, whichever feels better. Yeah, good. Inhale up to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Good. Lengthen the spine. Good, Josh. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale, we'll all meet again. Chaturanga, handstand, downward facing dog. Take your time. Stabilize your body. Strengthen your core. We'll all meet in your downward facing dog. This time, inhale, shift forward to your plank. Walk your right hand forward a little bit, and then take your side plank, left arm up to the sky. Stagger your feet or lower your knee for additional support here. Exhale, hands down. Stabilize your shoulders, your hips, chin off the chest. Walk your left hand slightly forward and then take a side plank, right hand up. free up the underarm space, the lats. Exhale, both hands down, plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog, hips up in space. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step in between your hands, lower the left knee. And then inhale, connect the palms together and circle it all the way up, creating a little bit of a crescent moon shape here. If you need some padding for your left knee, go ahead and take it. On the exhale, hands down, half splits. Straighten the right leg and get low. Again, moving through that inhale, circle the hands up together. Back bend, stretching out the left hip. On an exhale, half splits. Yeah, very good. Forward and back motion. Inhale, arms up. Last one. On the exhale, pyramid pose, release both hands and straighten both legs. Plant the left heel onto the mat here. Breathe into the right hamstring, keep straightening the legs, strengthen. Look down or back. And then if you can, step your left foot to the side, widen your pyramid. Exhale out all your air. And then inhale, right hand high, revolved triangle pose. You can stay here, or if you really liked that spaciousness, reach your right arm forward. Now, this is quite tough on the shoulders, so if you have any pinching in the shoulder, try not to do that variation. So you can have it forward. And then if you have the right hand forward, really pull your right hip back, so that's that long line from the right hip crease all the way to the right fingers. One last breath. Exhale, both hands to the ground. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Get low into the right thigh here. Warrior one, chest oriented forward, hips oriented forward. Ribs in, tailbone long. Yes, very good. One more breath. On the exhale, interlace the hands. Good, inhale, chest expansion. And then exhale, step forward for your bound warrior three. Lift up your left leg. Think of this as when we were on the floor earlier. Interlace, keep lifting the chest, keep strengthening your right thigh, your quad. Good. Exhales, release back to crescent lunge. Inhale, look up, arms up. And exhale, your way back to down dog, any variation of your choice. Once you're back, 5 breaths. 5. 4. 3. Breathe into your lungs for 3. Good. 2. Slow it down. Last breath. Inhale the left leg high. And then exhale, step it in between your hands, lower the right knee. Feet or hands together, inhale, circle up. And then find that crescent moon shape in the body. Feel your right hip start to descend closer. Yeah, just feeling into that right side stretch here in the hip. On the exhale, hands to the ground as you find your half splits. Giving this side as much kind of attention and kind of dedication as the other side. Moving with your own breath. On the exhales, you will fold forward. Finding that stretch that you need today. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back up. On the exhale, go ahead and find your pyramid pose. Hands to the ground, pick up your right knee, straighten both sides, left leg and right leg. Yeah, good, Lori. Really feel what it is you need here. This is one of those poses you can always do every day. Make sure your feet are wide enough so you can have space for your hips. Your next inhale, send your left arm high. Make sure you have enough space there. Again, widen the legs if you need. You can always lift up the floor by placing a block under your right hand. Okay, and then assuming that your joints are feeling right, your nerves are feeling right, you reach the left arm forward. Okay, if you do that, pull your left hip back a little more and try to lower your right heel, ground it back down into the mat. Yes, good. Otherwise you're up, you're looking up as well, if you can. Yeah, good. This is lengthening and strengthening your core. One more breath. And exhale, release the left hand. On an inhale, reposition your feet, rise up, warrior one. Face back up to the front. And then think of my hands lifting your ribs up while you lower the hips down. So you're kind of lengthening up in space. And the depth in the left knee, that's up to you, but feel that you're getting taller from the crown of the head here. Relax your toes, your jaw, and your eyes. Gazing so softly forward or up. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. On an inhale, chest expansion. On your exhale, shift forward, warrior three. And try to level out your legs here. Lift your spine upright so that your head is higher than your foot. And then, when you have that alignment, you can start to tip forward, but only if you want to, all right? Keep squeezing the shoulders behind you. Yes, so solid. Ribs off the floor. Right toes back. Inhale, arms up. Crescent lunge. On the exhale, your way down. Take your time. Find your chaturanga or head straight to dog. Handstands also available. And breathe it all in. 5 breaths. 4. 3. 2. 1. Inhale the right leg high. Good. This time, exhale, right knee, left tricep. Good. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. All right, good. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Hold. Stay here, or extend the right leg to the left side. Find your falling star. Adjust your left foot back if you need. So this is a variation of our side plank earlier. You can lower the right thigh or right knee if you need. Hips up. If you do want to reach the left arm forward, finding that maximum stretch, you can. Good. Exhale, release the left hand, lift the right leg up, and circle the right hip. So find your scorpion leg here. You can always come down to the left elbow if you want a little bit of an added challenge. Good, one more breath. And softly release, sit down dog. We'll take it to the left. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Twist. Inhale the left leg high. Great for your core here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Hold or let go of the left foot and find your falling star. You might have to scoot your right foot back. And plant your entire right foot onto your mat here. Lift your hips up. You are strong enough. You can also lower the left knee. Try not to let any of your joints hyperextend. One more breath. Exhale, right hand down. Pivot onto your right toe, send the left leg up. Good, and then start to circle your left knee. And in here, you can lower the right elbow, a little bit of an added challenge. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Lower the knees, and then inhale for cow pose on the fingertips. Exhale, round yourself into your cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round. Good. And then from here, lower down to the elbows for your forearm plank. Lift your hips up for your dolphin pose. Continuing to build some heat in our practice. If you wish to rest the body, you can do a child's pose. Without any judgment, just accepting how it is right now. And everyone into a child's pose as you rest the arms by your sides. Take a steady breath in. Relaxing exhale out. 2 more like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. 1 final one. Breathe in. On the exhale, plant your hands again, or forearms, excuse me, and find your forearm plank. It's a little different from dolphin here. Strengthen your spine. The stronger your core is, the healthier your back will be. Hold strong, thighs off the mat. And then just like this, child's pose or walk forward dolphin. This time your dolphin is different because your hands are not interlaced. All right, stay here and breathe. Good, slowly release, child's pose. Rest here for another 3 to 5 breaths, like letting your kind of nervous system slow down, letting all that work be felt. And we got one last one here before we move on. So from here, take the forearms, find your forearm plank. Hands are not interlaced, so just free. Hands are free. Very good. Just focus. Shoulders over your elbows. Yeah, good work. And then on an exhale, walk up, dolphin. Okay. Now everyone's in dolphin or child's pose if you need. Make sure your shoulders have no pinching at all. On an inhale, lift the heels all the way up and lower. Yes, good. Inhale, heels up. Don't be afraid to let those hips go higher. And exhale, back. We got 4 more. Inhale. If it helps, you can let the head rest on the floor, the crown of the head, not the forehead, the top of it. We got one more. Good. Release, knees to the earth. This time, inhale, cow pose, fingertips onto the ground, and exhale, round. Really feel that in the traps. Breathe in. Exhale, round. So all that is to strengthen your body. Inhale, lift for cow. Exhale, round. All right, plant your hands. Inhale the right arm up to the right side. And then exhale, thread the needle through to the left. Take any variation of your choice. You can always feel free to float the left leg. Just finding what works for you. Release your left hand near your face. Inhale the right hand high. And release. We'll go for the left side. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. You're really ironing out all these kind of tight areas, all the crevices. You can float the right leg if you'd like, or take a bind. Really feeling that stretch in the left shoulder blade. And softly right hand down. Inhale the left arm high. And release. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, hover your tabletop. Right there. And broaden through your low back. So little tuck in the tail, but just the tiniest. Yeah, very tiny. And exhale, let it rest, down dog. Turn your heels as wide as your mat, toes out, for a wide-legged down dog. And then when you're ready, bring your heels even more at an angle together, and then walk back for frog. Sit low into your hips. So hopefully that feels really good in the low back. And then once more, walk forward for your down dog. Lift your hips up. Babying movement. Nothing too extreme here, just feeling out your legs. And then exhale, walk right back to your frog. Once you're here, take your hands, start to roll the wrists. So we've been doing quite a lot of wrist work. And then we've got a few different options in your frog pose. Go ahead and go for your frog pose handstands that we've been working on over the course of a few months. And then you can work on some crow pose, or you can take the strap with you and feel out any kind of stretches here in your frog pose. So really being mindful of how your hips are feeling. Nice, Josh. So take what you need, right? If you want to practice your handstands, now's the time. You're very warmed up for it. Beautiful, Josh. You want to get into your hips, your shoulders, your back, twists. You're practicing crow. Very good. And then everyone, when you're ready, lift your hips up, bring your feet together, parallel or hips width. Uncurl your entire body up to standing. And reach the arms up. Take your hands to your heart. 5 breaths. Eyes closed or open. 5. 4. Stand taller. 3, engage your core. 2. Last one. Very good. Bend your knees, find your strap. If you don't have one, no worries. Wrap the strap around your right foot. If you don't have a strap, just bend your knee and use your hand on your knee. Then lift your right knee up, straighten the leg, right leg, and begin to find your circles standing up. Right? This is going to be very different from when you were laying down. It's actually a lot harder. But you want to stabilize your left leg, your left hip. Yeah, you guys. Find every side of that circle, right? Especially when you go in towards your other leg. I know that left leg's very working hard. And then softly release, let that go. Right, we'll switch right away so we can even it out. Take your strap around your left line of your ball, of your foot. If you're doing your knee, that works too if you don't have a strap. And then if you are having the strap, straighten the left leg. It's up to you if you want to use right or left arm. Go one way. Maybe both hands a little bit easier. Think of this as more of a circle rather than an oval. Or if it is an oval, that's all right too. Yeah, and then go the other direction, slow. This is training your balance, helping you have a really strong core, really strong back. If you haven't switched directions, please do so. Remember, bending the knee is always advisable if you feel kind of weird in the hip. One more. Yeah, you guys, so good. And release. Nice. All right, from here, let go.